Hey there, this is Peter, and I welcome you to my video tutorial for interactive lighting in Adobe After Effects. You see, I already set up that composition here with a little clip from Revenge of the Sith where Anakin and Obi-Wan enter the hangar of the Invisible Hand and fight against some battle droids. The reason I chose this scene is that we can already see some interactive lighting that I'll added here. You can tell that this is done digitally because that hair has some very dark places. See, it's about black here. And if this was a real light source, that wouldn't be black, that would be illuminated and have highlights. But it doesn't. It's just light around here in this area and stays black here, so you can tell that this was done digitally and just lighting up the footage. That's pretty much the result my method will give as well, so we'll just go for that. Okay? Okay, here's how you do this. First of all, I duplicate the footage, then I mask the area I want to be illuminated. It doesn't have to be very precise. Okay. Just turned it into some curves. Okay. And we'll feather the mask as well with like 40 pixels and set the transfer mode to add. Okay, you see that already actually lights up the footage, but we also need to colorize that, so we go to hue saturation, which is located under color correction, I guess, and hit colorize. Okay, then we punch up the saturation to about 100 and set the hue to something that will give us blue, like 230. The actual blue would be 240, but I think that's just too dark for this kind of lightsaber, so we'll just stick with 230. Okay, don't be disappointed, but that's pretty much the method. See, mask the area, set it to add, and colorize it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See, you can also set the mask to somewhere in this frame, and it will light up the background and colorize it. So it's maybe a bit too strong here, so we're going just to lower the opacity a bit. But yeah, that's interactive lighting. You can pretty much tell the difference. No interactive lighting with added interactive lighting, yeah. Okay, you can see that also pretty much applies to other scenes, like here with a close-up. Yeah, that's a good shot. I like it. Okay, just make it that way. Yeah, and lower the opacity a bit, and it pretty much looks like Obi-Wan is having a lightsaber here. Of course, he doesn't, but it looks like he does. Also, there's that other scene here where the interactive lighting works pretty well. So the exact method will always, of course, depend on the footage you're working with. So yeah, like with lightsabers, there's no absolute method I can tell you for this. You just have to tweak it to match the specific shot you're working with. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah. Actually, we're done already. See, in this shot, for example, I would want it to be a bit lighter, so I can still add some level correction here, like increasing the white input a bit and decreasing the saturation. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you will have to decide yourself if it's worth your time that you go through your saber fight footage and add interactive lighting to it. I personally wouldn't do it because the audience is not going to really notice the difference, and it's just a hell of a job to do this. So think of rotoscoping lightsabers for your saber fight, and yeah, you will have at least the same amount of work for interactive lighting, but probably much more. So, I would not want to do this, but it's entirely up to you. Yeah, so I hope you learned something from this little method and maybe it inspired you. Uh, Maybe you can put it to some good use. Keep in mind you don't have to use interactive lighting only together with lightsabers. There are other light sources as well, like holograms or explosions or such. So yeah, just rock on, and if you decide to use some interactive lighting for your saber fight, I hope you have some good rotoscopers out there. Okay. Whew. Have a nice day.